Go to the top drawer. That's top drawer. Well, this isn't the shelf. That's top shelf stuff. That's is pure class. I just love the whole thing with Billy Robson, the team down there. I've done an amazing job, and it's one of the big excitements. I'm really looking forward to the album coming out this year. So Maria sent me the track last week, and I wouldn't play it until I had it under sort of decent headphones and stuff. It just blew me away. And of course, loads of local artists in there, and famous artists as well. But the main thing is the vocals, and that's amazing. Well done, Maria. And as I say, not top drawer, top shelf. So we move on to our next guest, and we welcome back Chelsea Evans. Hello, Chelsea.
Hello, Paul. How are you?
I'm very well. And the last time you were up here was 6 years ago.
6 years ago, yeah. I was 12.
Who were you up at that time?
Oh, Mark here beside me.
Aye.
Mark should move in now. He's always here.
What do you say?
I'm like Ted Ponson, man. Might as well move in along with you boys.
Because I came up at night, you see, and I was driving up. Paul and my daughter driving me up, you see. So I was driving up the road and I went, God, I have no key. Hope Jimmy brings the key. So we landed. Jimmy, have you a key? For once, Jimmy hadn't got a key. I said, bet you Mark McLean is the key. But anyway, no, all joking aside. Chelsea, how have things been for you?
Good, yeah. I'm very busy lately. I released a single from my upcoming album there about a month ago, so that's actually doing really well. I've got great support.
Good.
I'm so busy doing a good few gigs, me and Mark. Busy away. Good.
And you say you have an album. Is this an original or covers or?
It's covers, and then there's going to be one song on it that's an original. Tommy over in Full Tilt, he won't let me release it unless there's one song on it I've written myself. So.
Fair play to Tommy, and you know what? He's right. Have you written a lot of songs, or you?
No, not really. I've a few kind of lyrics and all put out, but I'm just trying to kind of get the right one, especially because it's my first one. I want it to be a bit meaningful.
Very, very good. That's good. Well, listen to tell you, you've got it all in front of you, so you're no panic. We're going to go straight in with a piece of music, and your first one you're going to do for us is
my single. So it's "Past the Point of Rescue."
What made you decide that wee song?
Well, I had a few in mind, and I think it was literally the day before we went to record it. I was like, Mark, I'm changing my mind. I would like to do "Past the Point of Rescue." I think it's just a good lively one, and I think, everyone knows it. It's a good country classic that I think people will enjoy.
Well, we can't wait to hear it.
Because I knew the chords.
It was easy work for Mark.
Aye. Give me the handy one.
All right.
When you're ready.
Last night I dreamed you were back again, larger than life again, holding me tight again, placing those same kisses on my brow, sweeter than ever now. Lord, I remember how couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Days like a slow train trickle by, and even the words that I write refuse to fly. All I can hear is your song haunting me. Can't get the melody out of my head, you see. Distractions are amusing. Do you know how much you're losing? No, you don't, but I do. Oh, but I do, and I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. There's no word from you at all, the best that you can do. I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. I swore I'd never fall like this again. Fools like me never win. Came to my knees again. Can't close the door on the likelihood things might be just as good. I always believed they would. Gotta let your love invite me. Baby, do you think it might be? No, you don't, but I do. Oh, but I do, and I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. There's no word you can do. I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Oh, but I do. And I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. There's no word from you at all, the best that you can do. I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Oh, no, you don't, but I do. Oh, no, you don't, but I do.
Well done, Chelsea. That
Thank you.
vocally amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Hello.
Can't forget about Mark here.
If you notice, his microphone's down, so he can shout out.
No one can hear.
No, that song. What artist did you like doing that song?
Hal Ketchum. Yeah, he was my main inspiration for that
It was
one.
written by McCanley,
Yeah,
and then Mary Black had. I just love Mary Black's version too.
yeah. Mary Black had a really good version of that as well.
A lot of people have covered it through the years. So, who inspires you as a singer? What person did you look up to?
Oh, maybe probably my granda really to start off with. When I was 8, me and my granda released a 4-track EP. Mm-hmm. And I just featured in 2 songs with that along with him. Now that the proceeds for that, we only really did that for charity more than anything, and it was something that we both enjoyed doing. And then as I got older when I was 12, that was when I kind of started singing on my own. Mm-hmm. And my big inspirations then, I suppose, was the likes of Lisa McHugh. I sung alongside her on the Millennium Forum.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was a competition I won online. She was in the Millennium Forum. That was probably 6 years ago as well. I was 12. I remember it so well. It was back in March.
Uh-huh.
That was probably one of my main highlights of my career, really, because back then when you're 12, that's a really big thing.
I know.
Especially when she's probably one of my idols, I would say. So yeah,
She's a fantastic singer,
amazing. Yeah.
I love her doing Dolly Parton stuff because I'm
Yeah.
a fan of Dolly Parton.
Applejack is a great one.
God, she takes it off brilliantly.
Yeah,
There's
she
no point in
does.
saying, So how did you find that experience, say, up on a big stage and a big,
Very nerve-wracking.
Okay.
Very nerve-wracking, but it's one that I look back on now, and I'm really, I don't know, kind of proud, that I've achieved that. Like, that's a big
And why
thing.
not? Well, absolutely.
Yeah, if I could do it all again, I definitely would.
Well, tell me this. What other songs are on the album that we might know?
We're actually going to do 2 of them tonight. The next one that we're going to do is Home to Donegal. And there's another one then. It's an Amy MacDonald song. It's called This Is the Life.
Oh, I love that song.
It's a bit
Love
more of
Amy.
a popular kind of one, but I think, it's something that everyone loves.
It's a beautiful song, that Amy MacDonald song. Are you gigging much at the minute?
Yeah, busy. The past few weeks I've actually been very busy, quieting down a little bit now. But I don't mind, it's giving me more time to focus on getting the album and all finished.
Of course. And, there's no point in rushing that because...
No, you want it to be right.
Of course you do. And then follow up on it then with a world tour.
Oh, if only. Get Mark here beside me to come along.
No, I do not. Oh, no.
No flying.
No, a world tour mightn't go too far. But anyway, no, I'm only joking. Would that be your highlight? Not your highlights. Is that what you'd like to achieve? Would you like to be a singer
Yeah.
permanently? Like?
Yeah, definitely.
that's-
It's something that I really, really enjoy doing, and it's something that I definitely would like to pursue in the future.
In the future, if people want to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
You can find me on Facebook. My Facebook is Chelsea Evans Music.
Okay.
So you can just find me in that and message me on that.
And have you any videos and anything?
Yeah, I have 2 videos up on YouTube. One of them is one of my recent ones. It's actually a video off my latest single. I recorded it with Steve Bloor.
Yes.
He's brilliant. He's really,
Yes.
really good. And his son Daniel as well was along with me that day.
Well, listen, we're looking forward to it. If you've just tuned in, Chelsea Evans is with us here. She's just given us the point of rescue. We're going for the news at 9 p.m. here on Highland Radio. Don't go away.
Good evening, I'm Aidan Delaney. A group representing businesses says a recession is inevitable and we need to get prepared for it right away. IBEC has made its Budget 2023 submission and says emergency supports are needed to offset spiralling energy costs. They say increasing wages isn't the way to battle inflation, as companies are already struggling with the cost of living crisis. CEO Danny McCoy says hard times are coming, but it won't be across the board.
This is a kind of a symmetrical in the sense that this is not unique to Ireland. And in other societies, their demand is going to get depressed a lot more than ours because they're going into a bigger recession. And I think that's what we've got. There's a recession coming. There's no doubt there's a recession coming. It's a question of the scale of it.